I have a few quick thoughts and observations I wanted to share anyway, but since I've woken up just after midnight, this is technically late. I mean, it's still September in a few time zones, just not mine. Um, so, first, it has always bothered me that Deliverer only has those fucking glow sites. So, I finally went and looked for mods that add to it. It can also expand on the ammunition, but I really just wanted a fucking scope. So I have one. And then I'm gonna test this. The thought I've had about this, yeah, the railroad ones got added with the railroad. But something I'd thought about and noticed is it says I don't have the requirements, but a thought about that is Biohazard requires Medic 2. This requires Chemist 2. But Biohazard and Fire are also part of the Advanced Weave. Now, when I got level 1 of Chemist, I had level 1 of Medic already. But when I got level 1 of Chemist, I think that's what unlocked the other stuff. Because it's maybe just got those extras that the other ones that just give one or the other appended to it, and it's not showing it. So these require, well, I have good. So yeah, Chemist 2 and Medic 2. And if I'm right, adding both would unlock the rest of these. What level am I? 86. Oh. I'm going to undo it, but I want to see. Medic 2 and Chemist? That's Chemist 2. Yes, you certainly did. I was right. It's just not showing the rest of the perk requirements. The numbers are nice, but it adds 3 pounds, 3 more pounds per level. So I don't know that I'm actually going to add the better levels, but I wanted to be clear about what was doing it, and it's that. It's the additional perk requirements that are not showing. So. Now that I've confirmed that, I can add those when I actually feel like getting around to it. But yeah, this the Deliverer mod pack adds a Deadeye grip, which I don't care about. I could add it, but I don't care about. It adds these. Except for range, it would invalidate entirely the reason why I have the plasma. God. Because it has much better range. But yeah, added damage of various sorts. Morvat's AP is an absolute no. The 25% less AP to use is one of the big perks of Deliverer. I can just get so many shots off. Slowing that down is a no. The scope makes shots seem like they're going slower because it slows time while they're going off. So the observation of that is changed. But the actual AP cost and how fast they're actually happening isn't. But yeah. Radiation is the least useful thing to add to weapons, unless you're only shooting humans. So, no. The other three would be useful. More AP is a no to me, though. All of them. Standard means I lose the large and quick part. So, or implies anyway. That's maybe why they're lighter. Like a standard. You are actually at least doing something. Yeah. You have the same weight as the large that you're mostly mimicking, but with a swap to a different ammo type, which I do actually have plenty of in storage, because that's what I give my settlers. But I'm debating about whether or not I want to add something to it. Not because invalidating some of why I have this. Those numbers have gone up because I've started adding perks that make those numbers go up. The range and the damage. But yeah. The range and the 2 layers of damage is why I have that. And even if I bump that, it's not actually going to replace the usefulness. But this does take so much AP to fire. And you don't. So the temptation exists. Even if it wouldn't fully replace it. I can always add a mod and then swap it back out. I might build not you. No. I would actually have to wait until I get Chemist 2 for that. I may eventually get there for that, but I may build and test all of these just to see what I think of them. Because that's just something I can swap back out of if I decide I don't like it. Oh, my regular damage goes down with you. That's less motivating. I'd rather go to that then. I don't like dropping down to standard. But it's fine. Anyway. Oh, right. It adds both of these, but that's what I wanted. And then it gives other options here that, no, the suppressor is part of the point.
Building something useful, I hope.
Well, yes. Oh. So I have been doing work on that. This shares something in common with Spectacle. There's a queen whose offspring have ended up there. Now, you can hear that there's more than just one. Ladies. So, the Provisioner is actually doing her job, and they have actually been various sizes. But they do not stay assigned to tasks, so creatures and anything that's not staying assigned to tasks is really only good for Provision. I've only got so many of those jobs. But we're here alone, and I mean, you can see how much defense they're having. Just chilling here. So, I've cleaned up everything but the... Wait a minute. There you are. Everything but... Well, that, even though I'm not going to use it. And the pathing of the power through the building on its own. Now, the floor in here is actually fucked up and things weren't sitting on it, so I had to add flooring to it so that that would actually just sit on the floor. But, yeah, everything that I can clear up, I have. I have no idea if I'm gonna have a use for it anytime soon. I suppose once, if and when people actually end up here, meaning I do something resembling plot. I'm not sure I've actually gotten the castle before actually deciding to get Preston before, so I'm not sure how that would go. But yeah, if and when we get to that point, the rest of the ladies, I guess, will have to go. But yeah, The smaller ones and the bigger ones, same value. I don't know why they're not the same size. It's not like they didn't spawn at basically the same time. But, yeah, I figured necklace spectacle. The queens could just chill where they came from. I added a bunch of those to assign them to, just in case. And to test. Of course it didn't work, but, you know, had to try. But just being there is more than enough. So, yeah. Figured out some things. Have been making railroad progress. Now that I have the castle, I am kind of curious about how that would go with Preston. If he'll just shuffle off and want that right away since it's done. Or if he's gonna make me jump through hoops for people who I've already dealt with, and so he would have to assign farther and farther away things. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't dealt with plot in quite a while. At least he's decoupled from main plot, because I definitely don't want to deal with that. I could actually go clear the problem they ran from before ever meeting him, because Quincy. But undecided. That's highlighted because that's what I'm planning on doing next. Though I could actually, also get around to fleshing out the map, because I have been skipping around in a way I don't normally do. But, yeah. We'll see.